Hello and welcome to May's Crochet. I am Rachel, but today we are not crocheting. We are sewing because it is getting warm outside and there's nothing I love more in the hot weather than a nice simple sundress that's comfortable beyond all imagination. It makes me just a little less crabby. So hopefully I will be making the easiest sundress in the world times 3. So why is it so easy? Because it's pre-shirred fabric from Joann. Joann's the only place I've ever found it. I'm sure there are many other places online, but as far as in-store, Joann is it. I first saw it back in like 2012, 2013 when I first walked into a Joann, the year we lived in Wisconsin. And most of that fabric was very kid-oriented. First of all, it was incredibly short and it was very bold, colorful patterns or images that, mainly for children. And I did make several dresses for my girls back in the day, quite easy and fun. But eventually, they seemed to have more options for adults for sure, that were significantly longer, at least, covered my butt. You could make shirts, or I've even used some of that shorter fabric to make a skirt and then sew a tank top to it for a little dress. Never really as good as like the full length dress that I could make out of fabric like this. So, as I've stated many times before, I do not have a Joann near me. The closest one used to be 45 minutes away inside of a mall, and it was really crappy. It was very disorganized and cramped and just awful. When I was back in Arkansas visiting family at Thanksgiving, I went into Joann and they had so many options. I kind of am very sorry that I have not been near a Joann enough to know that they have so many options, or had. I mean, they are closing after all. But I bought 4 and I'm gonna make these into dresses today. This one, I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this. I really don't, but it's giving more like romper energy to me. And so I won't be using this one today because that would require a pattern and all kinds of stuff to make it into a romper, and that's not what this is about. So this dress is super simple because all you have to do is measure your bust, subtract 2, and then cut the fabric to that size, put a seam down the back, and you could be done if you wanted. That's not what I'm going to do because I don't trust gravity. So I will be adding straps from scrap fabric and then also putting in a hem because it definitely needs it. But I have seen some people just do one seam right up the back and call it a day. That's their business. But I would like to get these 3 dresses made. So with that being said, I am not going to talk anymore in this video until the dresses are done at the end. It is 3:54. Let's see how long it takes me. I don't know. I have to make cookies with my youngest later today, so hopefully not too long. Otherwise, I'm going to get started. I don't feel like talking much. I have a lingering cough from a cold. And like I said, I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible. I will be moving my camera over here because it is currently table mounted. And once the sewing machine goes, it'll just be shaking all over the place. Okay, so setting up took a few minutes. It is now 4 o'clock. If you see me on the floor, I will be cutting the straps. Other than that, I am done talking. So yeah, I'll see you again at the end. I mean, obviously you'll watch me doing the process, but I'm not gonna sit here and yammer the whole time because I'm trying to get this done quickly and I need to edit it, and I don't want to edit me talking the whole time. So with that being said, victim number 1. Okay, so I have to take a break because laundry and dinner and the cookies. We're an hour and a half into this. I'm doing pretty not terrible. I've got all the straps cut. I just have to hem this gingham one and put the straps on, and then start over with the other two. So it's going to be later when this happens. I am very slow at sewing. I am very slow at crocheting. The only thing I'm really actually fast at is canceling plans. Like, then I'm quick draw McGraw, but when it comes to actually making crafts, not so much. But I will continue this later tonight, but I've got to stop for now. Okay, hi, hello. We are back. It is 9 o'clock. Everything's been done. Laundry's finished. Dinner's been had. Cookie with kid number 2. They were delicious. Dog walked. Dishes done. Everything's done. So all I've done is place the straps on the green dress. And if you couldn't tell earlier, I used the green straps to measure out the other straps. So those are done. I just have to sew them closed and everything. The length should be good. Get these straps sewn down and then hem it. And then one dress done. So just as before, I am done talking. I would really like all 3 of these done tonight because I would like to put all this stuff away because I can't do anything else while my room is like this. So. Okay, 1 of 3 done. It is 9:42. Hemming sucks, and I am gonna try to get these last 2 knocked out before I go to bed in a couple of hours. So I'm not gonna film any of that. Process is the same. Yeah. It's very, 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 very late. I need to go to bed because kids have school in the morning, which means I have to get up in the morning and take them. And that sucks. But I'm also done. And I have 3 dresses made today in what was approximately an hour and a half earlier. I won't say how long I've been working tonight, how late it is. I have taken breaks. So I'd say overall, probably 4 to 4.5 hours. 3 completed dresses. Yes, they all look exactly alike, every single one of them, but I do not care. I am comfortable, and that's what matters. Or I will be comfortable when I put them on. I'm not going to try them on. If you stick around and watch future videos, you will definitely see them at some point. The red's my least favorite. The straps ended up kind of weird. I don't know what went wrong there. Also, the shirring is not as long on the bodice as the other 2. But that's okay. It'll be fine. I did mess up one of the blue straps. It was off by like half an inch. So I went back and fixed that. And I still really, 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 really hate hemming things. A lot. Like, God, really hate hemming. But that's okay. It's done. 3 dresses in one day. not too shabby. Especially for me who likes to put stuff off. I've got so much fabric in there from many, many years ago that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make stuff, and yeah, I haven't, but same with yarn. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!